This practice is called aligning with the natural world. It integrates fluid, smooth movements that help remind us that we are part of nature's cycles, which are harmonious, balanced, and whole. We'll begin in Wuji, or Emptiness Stance. Feet shoulders distance wide, turn straight, knees soft, hands on your lower Tian, or navel center. We start with a sense that our feet are on the earth as the crown of the head lifts towards the heavens. This lets us stand in alignment between heaven and earth, yin and yang, grounded and open to possibility. Take a few full breaths in this feeling of alignment and balance. Observe whether your breath feels long or short, fast or slow, choppy or even, coarse or fine, shallow or deep. Then exhale, release your two hands. We'll do our first moving form. Inhale, cross the arms in front of your chest, lift them towards the sky without your skin touching. Exhale, palms turn out as you release the arms down. Inhale, arms cross. Doesn't matter which arm is in front, but keep them separate. Exhale, turn your palms to release out and down. Continue. The common name for this form is cross hands, or 十字手. It's also known as separating clouds, or 轮臂分圆. The movement helps the shoulders open. It also conditions the circulatory and respiratory systems. As the hands separate clouds from either side of you, you might imagine revealing the night stars and moon, or blue sky and sun above you. Last round finishing. After your next inhale to lift up, exhale, begin to fold forward, bending your knees deeply. In your forward fold, cross your arms and inhale, rise up. This time, keep your feet firmly rooted into the earth. Gently open your chest and upper back at the top of your breath in. Exhale, palms turn out, fold forward and down, crossing the arms. Inhale up, overhead, gentle extension of your chest and upper back without strain. Exhale and fold. Continue, rising up. This movement can help create a harmonious balance of yin and yang in the body. Yin is earth, yang is sky. This is true in Qigong and Chinese philosophy. Yin is also receptive, grounded and dense. Yang, active, open, rarefied. We need both aspects to live in alignment within ourselves and find alignment in the world around us. Do one more round, exhaling to fold. Then, as you come up, instead of lifting back, lift straight up and then exhale your left arm down. I'm mirroring you here. Feel a spacious side bend. Then inhale and come up, and change the arms as you exhale. Right arm comes down. From there, move the arms forward to center as though they wrap around a balloon. Exhale, swim your hands forward through water, then fold forward and down. Cross the arms again, rise up. Think of this as the direction of north. This time, right arm exhales down. Imagine this is to the west. Inhale, rising up to north. Exhale to the other side or east. Then both arms forward to center, inhaling. Imagine wrapping them around oneness. Exhale, swim, fold forward to the south. Cross the arms, inhale, rise. And as you cross and lift overhead to the north, then exhale, left arm down to the east. Inhale, rise up north, and exhale, right arm comes down to your side, west. Then inhale, both arms at center. Exhale, flat back, and swim like you breaststroke. Fold forward and down to the south. Cross the arms, inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, right arm down to the west. Inhale, coming up. Left arm down to the east. And then inhale to embrace center. Exhale, flat back, fold forward, swim open, folding to the south. Continue. I like to call this movement center and the four directions. As you move, imagine yourself centered and in harmony between the north, south, east, and west. Let your breath be steady as you find this global and planetary alignment within and around you. One more round. In Qigong, each of these directions also corresponds to an element. North is water, west is metal, east is wood, center is earth, south is fire. Next time you rise up, cross the arms and keep them overhead. Step the feet a little wider apart for horse stance or ma bu. Turn the toes out 15 degrees. Then bring the hands overhead into a pose called holding moon. Relax the elbows and shoulders. Thumbs, middle fingers, and index fingers point towards each other, like your hands are wrapped around a full, bright moon. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, bend the knees, push the hands out to the two sides. This form is called push mountain. Use inner strength to push mountains apart with your hands. Breathe steadily. Then straighten the legs slightly. Inhale, hands towards the center of your chest, rolling one finger in at a time. Rebend your knees. Exhale, move your hands forward then apart back into push mountain. We'll repeat this. Inhale, hands in for parting clouds mudra, legs straighten slightly as the fingers curl in. Exhale, from center to part clouds. Open into push mountain. One more time. From your energetic heart center, you'll be parting clouds. This is the metaphorical sun of your body in Qigong. Now back into push mountain. Hands back in. We're building a form called looking for moon and sea, taught to me by Matthew Cohen. This time breathing out and dive down into the waters. Inhale, flat back, swim like you're breaststroking. Exhale and fold, touch the bottom of the seabed. And then inhale, lift, surfacing through the water. Pick up the reflection of the moon from the surface of the sea, lift it back up into the sky. Now you're back in holding moon pose. We'll link these movements together more rhythmically with the breath. Exhale, arms out, push mountain. Inhale, part clouds, roll the fingers in, then exhale, dive into the sea. Bend the knees, inhale, flat back, swim forward, legs can straighten a bit. Exhale, fold, touch the earth, the seabed. Inhale, surface through the water slowly at first, then from the surface a little more quickly. Use a light energy to lift the reflection of the moon back up into the sky. Exhale, push mountain, palms open, knees bend. Inhale, part clouds, hands coming in. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, flat back and swim. Exhale, fold forward, touch the earth, the bottom of the sea. Then inhale, use the strength of your legs to lift up. Lift the fallen reflection of the moon from the surface of the water. Put her home safely in the sky. Exhale, continue, push mountain. As you move through these forms, connect to the elements that conjure in your mind's eye. The softness of water, the stability of earth, the beauty of moonlight reflected on water, the moon's luminescent light waxing and waning in the night sky, the sacred strength and dignity of mountains, the lightness of clouds that you can separate with your hands, parting them, the depths of the sea. These images of the natural world are ways we can use intention, or yi. In Chinese, there's a saying, yi dao, qi dao, which means where mind goes, qi flows. Last round. In this case, your yi is directed towards parts of the natural world that are also found within you. The dignity and strength of mountains, the fluid mystery and matrix of water. The earth that is your home supports all life. And the moon, its impact on us through gravity and the tides. Now pause as you finish standing and holding moon. Turn your palms slightly up. Gather moonlight, which reflects the light of the sun. Take the moon, sun, light from the stars, turn it towards Bai Hui, a point in acupuncture at the crown of the head, known as the 100 meeting points. Imagine this opens like a portal and shine the light from your palm centers into this point like two spotlights. And start to fill. Move your hands down slowly and let these energies of moonlight, sunlight, and starlight be like resources that nourish and heal you as the hands move down past the chest. To absorb this feeling of being well resourced and sense how you can be more aligned and in tune with the energies of the natural world. Then step the feet back to Wuji, or Emptiness Stance. Take a moment after the movement. Notice the outward stillness. And see if whether within the stillness of the body, you can continue to sense an imprint of movement. Allow the breathing to regulate, and then your pulse to regulate. Relaxing your hands as much as is possible, start to cultivate qi in front of your lower Tian by drawing the hands in towards each other slowly. Imagine condensing qi like moonlight or sunlight between your hands. Inhale and expand the hands apart, as though stretching this energy between the centers of your palms. As you do this, straighten your legs slightly, lift through the crown of your head. Then exhale and condense the energy again. Remember to soften and bend your knees. Inhale, knees straighten slightly as the hands stretch apart. Imagine something sticky between them like toffee or treacle. Exhale and condense. As you do this movement, you may start to feel some heat or resistance between the hands. This is normal. What you are feeling is believed to be qi, or life energy. Rarely can energy be conceptually grasped or logically reasoned. Rather, learning to feel energy is an embodied and highly experiential process. In Chinese medicine and Qigong, the hands are known as the messengers of the heart. And this is why there's so much importance placed on keeping the hands soft and relaxed. When we can do this, not only do we relax a part of our body that we use a lot, our hands, but our heart begins to relax. When the heart is relaxed, our minds can also soften and be at ease. Finish here. Now with cultivated qi in your hands, inhale, arms open to the sides and overhead. As you exhale, bend the knees a little, draw the hands a couple of inches away from the back of the head and neck. Then inhale and straighten the legs slightly, floating the hands to the front of the chest and abdomen. Exhale, move them around to the lower back and kidneys before folding forward and hovering the hands down the backs of your legs. Bend your knees. Inhale, draw the hands up the inner legs, again without touching the skin. Finish and exhale to the two sides. Repeat. Inhale, knees straighten a bit, hands move out to the sides and overhead. Exhale, knees bend, hands behind the head and neck. Inhale, hands in front of the chest and belly. Exhale, legs bend as the hands flow back down the backs of the legs. Inhale, up the inner legs, rounding your way up to stand. Exhale, hands release. Continue this practice, which is called Small Heavenly Circuit, or Xiao Tian. Exhaling back the head and neck. Inhaling front of the chest and belly. Exhaling from Mingmen, or the gate of life point on the lower back, down the backs of the legs. Then inhale up the inner legs. Exhale, hands to the sides. Continue. Many in the West also call this practice Microcosmic Orbit. As your hands circulate and orbit the body, they move along primary meridian lines, or rivers of energy that flow through the body. The main meridians you affect here are the Du Mai, or governing vessel along the top and back of the head and spine, and the Rin Mai, or conception vessel that runs along the front center of the torso. Your hands also move along the water element meridian lines, the urinary bladder and kidneys. These run partially along the backs of the legs and inner groins, respectively. Having healthy water element organs is like having fully charged batteries that get you through a day or a lifetime. You can therefore think of this movement as excellent support for your overall energy levels. You'll probably also feel how it brings suppleness to the body, particularly to your back, shoulders, hamstrings, and spine. We'll move right into large heavenly circuit now. Arms inhale out overhead. Exhale, back of the head and neck. Inhale, front of the chest and abdomen, this time down the sides of your legs as you exhale. Then, arms forward, inhale, upward towards the sky. Do a little back bend at the top of your in-breath. Exhale, hands to the back of the neck and head. Inhale, front of the chest, down to the lower Daen Tian. Then exhale down the outsides of the legs. Forward and up with your arms breathing in. Take a gentle back bend again at the top. Exhale, repeat, hands down back of the head and neck. Continue, we'll do a few more rounds. In Chinese, this movement is called Zhou Tian, often translated as Macrocosmic Orbit. Since ancient times, Taoist masters and sages have believed that movements like this can improve health, unlock vital energy, and confer longevity. As you might feel, the large orbit circulates qi through the full extent of the arms, legs, and spine. This broader circulation path saturates the body with positive energy and keeps the qi flowing even and strong. We'll do one more round, exhaling, hands down, knees bending. Inhaling, knees straightening. Exhaling, knees bending, hands down the outer legs. Inhaling, lifting forward, upward to the sky, back bend. Keep the feet rooting and exhale back up to center. Pause, breathe. And in Qigong, small and large heavenly circuits help remind us that the universe is all around us but also contained within us. Starlight is in every single one of us. Slowly begin to release the hands down and fill with the energy of the heavens, the universal and cosmic energy within and all around you. As the hands release down, take a moment to observe how the body feels. Then from here, knees will bend. Exhale your hands towards each other in front of the lower Tian. Inhale, knees straightening, slowly expand them out. Then exhale the hands in and I'll mirror you. Inhale, right hand above left, palms facing each other. Expand them apart, then exhale back into center. Inhale, hands move apart as though to the two directions of east and west. Then exhale, hands move back into center. Left above right, inhale, expand as though to the north and south. Exhale back to center. Continue, hands out to the east and west. Exhaling back to center. This practice is called four-cornered breathing, or 四方呼吸. As you do this, place yourself in the center of the four cardinal directions, moving, pulsing, and cultivating steadiness in your hands as the qi fluidly ebbs in and out. Remember the knees, they alternate between straightening and bending. And also keep the tops of your shoulders relaxed, inviting the movement to come more from the elbows and wrists rather than from the upper shoulders or neck. And like the previous movements you've done, let your intention, or yi, be on softening your hands so that they become more and more receptive to the flow of qi, or life energy, between them. And breathing in, open your arms wide to the two sides. Exhale, bring the hands in front of each other at the forehead center without touching. Fold your way forward and down. Stand up, inhale, open your hands. Repeat, hands in front of your forehead, gap between them. Exhale and fold. Once more, arms out. Bring them to the upper Tian, or center of the forehead. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees a lot. And rise as you inhale all the way up. This time take the arms overhead with the hands still slightly apart. As they start to lower down, imagine moving them down 2 panes of glass. Use the hands to seal in your upper Tian between the eyebrows, middle Tian, heart center, lower dantian at the navel center. Breathing here is natural. This practice is called sealing in the 3 dantians. Twice more. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Then, with a natural breath, start to seal the upper dantian, the home of Shen or spirit, the middle dantian, home of Qi or life energy, lower dantian, home of Jing or essence. Breathe in, arms rise. Sealing in these 3 energy centers of the body, helping you feel internally aligned between earth and sky. To finish, lift the hands out and overhead, gathering what might still feel energetically imbalanced, causing any fatigue, stagnation, or depletion within you. And use your hands to clear these tendencies out of the form of your body. Move slowly, take your time, breathe naturally. Give what you clear to the earth like compost. Then gather what feels energetically balanced, aligned, and harmonious. What helps you feel in flow with the world, part of the universe, part of life. Fill these qualities into the space you've just cleared. As you fill, remember that you belong here. This earth is your home, and we are a part of nature's mystery, poetry, and beauty. Finally, gather what you've just filled, a sense of being aligned, harmonious in the flow of life, belonging. Seal these things in, like you might put a laminate coating on it, or seal an envelope before you mail a letter so the contents stay safe in transit. Sealing in. Someone saw you, they might see a little inner radiance or glow. To finish, step the feet closer in, back into Wu Qi or Emptiness Stance. Place your hands one over the other onto the lower dantian. Take a few breaths here to center. Honor the ways you can feel balanced, grounded and nourished, calm yet energized. And this completes your practice of aligning with the natural world.